Okay, so hello and welcome back everyone. Today I'm Kevin from Kevo MC, and what you shall see in front of me now is a lens. Hopefully this tripod goes perfectly. Okay, so let me turn all the light on. This is a Nikon S, Nikon RF, Nikkor-P.C, which means 5 elements, the P, F2, 85mm, 8.5 cm. This thing was launched in 1948, and this thing is now mine. So there are a few things wrong with this thing. Let me go take my phone if I can. Yeah. So not really a few things. I think like one or two maybe. So I do have some dust in the rear element. Let me go show you. I think it's focused. So you can see some big piece of dust like that one right there. Yeah. That's a piece of dust inside of there. You can even see a shadow in the bottom of there. Yeah. Like in the about here I think. Yeah. There's also another piece of dirt over here. See? Hopefully it will focus. Right there, see the shiny thingy? And then you have some fungi along the front element. So yeah, let me go clean this thing up and hopefully everything goes well. So in theory this thing's gonna be like the Jupiter 9s because honestly I do think that the Jupiter 9 is a bit based on this thing because look at this one. It looks like exactly the same as the Jupiter 9. It is a bit heavier because it's brass, so it will be way heavier. This thing's like half kilo. The Jupiter 9 with like I think 1.5 phones. This thing's like 2 phones. So yeah. Contax RF bayonet. I mean Nikon S bayonet. They're essentially the same thing, but the rotation thing is different between the two systems. So now let me go take this thing apart. So usually at this point you'd see me taking tools out and stuff like that, yeah, but actually no. So this thing does not really need any tools. Let me go make the screen sort of pop out like this. Okay. Oh shit. The tripod's not that tight, I think. There we go. So you do not need that many tools to open this lens. Let me continue again, yeah, from just where I left off. Let's focus this thing in. Okay, nice. So according to some wiki guy, yeah, to open this thing up, you just turn it like this, see? Okay. Last time my Jupiter 9 did not even want to open because it had some stuck threads in the inside of this, and so I had to like give some WD-40 in the whole lens, like really spray the WD-40 in, up to the point that the lens actually let go. So here you go, here's the lens itself, here's the rear helicoid, and I think there's a flange right there, yeah, see? Those are the helicoid threads. If you want to re-loop the threads, you do not have to open the thing fully. There's a stopper screw over there, so if you want to change out this bit, you can actually get some more from the focusing unit, like a bit more macro. This thing focuses down to feet, 3.5 feet. 3.5 feet is like a bit more than 1 meter, I think, yeah. So then let's focus this thing down to infinity and put it here, yeah. Now you have the optical block. So what I had just now was some issues with the rear being dusty and the front being full of fungi. So let me go take the rear off. This thing has no lens tool holes. Also I got a new lens tool, which is this. Although this is gonna need some special tool to like take these Allen bits off before you adjust them, yeah. But in this repair you won't need that. You will only need your hands, or maybe some rubber also, yeah. But I'm pretty sure I can open this thing up with my hands. So you wanna just twist this thing off. This thing is a 5 element, yeah. So the front is one group, I mean one element in one group. The middle bit is 3 elements in one group, so it's like stuck, like glued in. And the rear element's one piece, so it should just come out. In theory at least, yeah. So let's hope it does. This. Now let's take a tissue and no, not coming out. Why you're not coming out? Come on, come out. It it should in theory just come out. Let's try sealing this thing back up and continuing with the front bit. So the front bit in theory just opens up by twisting the front little silver thing right here, like this. There you go. This thing might have some flange. It does not though, yeah, which is pretty good. And here you find the aperture blades, the aperture system I mean. See? And the rear optic. Now this in theory you can just blow the rear optic, so you need to open the lens up. Let me find my blower, yeah. So yeah, you can just blow the stuff out. And if you do want to clean up clean the lens up a little bit better, I think you can just push this thing out simply by nudging the optic. Let me try, yeah. So let's push this thing over here. Then let's use a piece of tissue. Oh yeah, you can't really take the optic out, okay, so let's just let's wipe the optic down. It's pretty clean. Then let's see the inside bit has some dust that's still there. It's either dust or bubbles. I think it's bubbles, but let me just hope that it's bubbles. I'm okay with bubbles, but I'm not okay with dust. So let's see. Seems like there is some dust on the optic. Sorry I'm not doing this in frame because if I'm doing this in frame I can't really see the dust because the light's over there and I can't really show you, yeah. So I mean I can't really put my face over here and see the lens, so I'm just gonna do it this way. Now this is pretty much perfect. There is some little piece of dust on here, but it might also be some imperfection in the coating. Oh no, it is dust, okay, it is dust. And there's one more on the top here, yeah. That's pretty much perfect. Put it like this. You want to put it like this so the rear faces up so that you can actually still wipe it because you can't really wipe the front anymore, yeah. Then you want to close the aperture plates up and blur this bit to make sure nothing is left. See, look at this black stuff. That's just disgusting. See. There is some, I think, aperture bits, chunks of the aperture that have come off over the years of usage, yeah. And you do not want that and stuff in your lens. I mean, you can have it in your lens, but you don't want it in the optics. See, look at that blackness. Okay. And this is also a click aperture, which is pretty cool, yeah. So just now I think I saw some oil, but I did not actually. There's no oil. Oh, there's one little slither of oil. That's pretty much it. Okay, perfect. Just some Okay lah, it seems perfect enough for me. Now let's wipe it down. Pretty much perfect. Okay, so next you want to open up the front group. For this, the rear group has... Okay, so let's see if I can just open this ring and take the middle group out. Yeah, I think it is coming out, so let's pull this side by side. You don't want to pull too hard on this because it's a cemented group and you might separate the optics, yeah, so you just want to wiggle it side to side. There you go. It's not out. So this optic here is pretty much perfect. No real disgusting bits, only some dust. Wait, let me go take my torch so I can actually make sure 100% that this is okay. Okay, I'm back. Let's take my torch and let's see. Fungus on this element. Yeah, okay. So let's go and wipe this element down. This is dirty, so I'm gonna take another piece of tissue and wipe this thing down. See? That's pretty clean for the front. The back I've not yet wiped, so let me go wipe it after this, yeah. See? That's way cleaner. See? See? Nice! So next, let me just check the front element out. It does have some fungi, which I'm gonna clean. So let us do it, yeah. First of all, glue it with the gluer. Okay. Next, I wanna just clean the front so nothing actually is wiped too much in the insides. Because the coatings on the insides are much stronger, much weaker than the outside coatings. The blacking on that thing is pretty much dead, but honestly, why the heck would you need it? Because it's pretty much okay because of the fact that it lives inside this black cylinder. This is pretty good, nothing dirty or disgusting inside. Okay, now let's glue the front bit of this element. With a little smudge in here. sorry I'm doing this off cam because I cannot really show you what I'm doing without introducing dust. Let's put this over here for a while. And push this thing in. Wait. I think I want to clean this front also because this thing might have some funky that I do not know about. Yeah, this thing surely had funky because it's now way cleaner than it was. It's pretty good, see? Under the torch, only some Q-tip dust left. Let me just wipe the stuff off. And this is pretty much the cleanest it'll get because of the fact that there is scratching on the front, so you won't see the cleanliness that much. See? It's pretty much perfect, this thing right here. Or is it not? Let's see. So this is pretty much as clean as I'll get it, because yeah, I'm not sure if I can actually get any cleaner than this. Let's see if I can do it with this tissue. Okay, I think let's rest this thing for a while so the air actually doesn't have any dust in it, because I can see like a cloud of dust every single time I blow this thing, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's blow again. This is as clean as it gets. Let me blow on this guy. And this here is the front group officially done. Now you wanna blow dust off this thing. Honestly, dust is a non-issue, but because I'm selling this thing again, people will need there to be no dust. Me, honestly, I don't really care about dust unless there's like this black, disgusting big piece of dust. Then I'll actually care. But if not, then no. Dust does not affect your images. Dust does not come up in your images. Dust does not cause funky. And yeah, dust is not bad essentially. But some people are just perfectionists and they want their stuff to be perfect. I also want my stuff to be perfect, but like if you're CLAing something, you don't really wanna make it that perfect, I think, yeah. Because sometimes okay, nice. Sometimes it's actually pretty nice to have some signs that your lens has actually been used. Even scratches. Scratches do not appear in your image unless you have like this awesome bokeh, like bokeh plus flare in the image, then you might actually see it. But then other than that, maybe not. I mean, mostly not. So then this should be done. I think at least, yeah. Okay, so this is done. This is beautiful. This is shiny. Thank you everyone for watching. And what the fuck is wrong with that element? Oh no, that's just dust. Yeah. Okay. So this is not the cleanest stuff the cleanest lens I've done, because of the fact that this thing has some scratches in the front. But honestly speaking, this was quite a lot better than just now. And yeah, thank you and goodbye.